Hello YouTubers, Happy Technoid here, and today we're out in the living room again, and we got a special project going this week. I was on the internet and I was just curious, about some of the equipment I got, and then in particular it was this TASCAM DA-3000 that we're looking at now. DA-3000 right there. And I went on their website, because I was checking the specs on everything. This is one of my favorite pieces of equipment that I have. It's a super duper high quality digital recorder. And I went on TASCAM's website and I was looking at the stuff, and just out of curiosity I went into the section about firmware, and believe it or not, like a week ago they just came out with a brand new firmware update. Now if anybody knows what firmware is, it's like software for machines, okay? There's software for computers and there's firmware for machines. And what the firmware does, it controls how the machine works. And there's certain features that can be updated, new things that can be done, accomplished with the machine if you change the firmware. Well, the last time I changed the firmware on this particular unit, the DA-3000, it was an upgrade so that you can upgrade your firmware through an SD card, which is this slot right there. But before, with version 1.0 or something, all you could use was a compact flash, and that's this slot here. So I had to go out and purchase a compact flash card and a card reader so I could put the program onto the DA-3000. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to turn it on, and it's going to scroll through the version of software that it has already built into it, firmware I mean. So let's watch the display right here. Version 2.02, okay, that's what it said, version 2.02. Now this particular version here allows for a 256 gigabyte SD card, plus it also changed the parameters in which this firmware can be uploaded. Now I should be able to upload this new firmware using an SD card. This little SD card right here, I've got it loaded on here. So what you need to do is follow the instructions that come with the firmware. You turn the power back off, all right, and then by holding the pause and the record button at the same time, you power it back on. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm holding the pause and record button, going to turn the power on, and it's going to show a screen that says firmware update. Yeah. Okay, start update. Now it specifically said remove all media cards from the unit, so I did. And now I'm going to plug in the SD card, which should technically allow it to update. And as soon as it recognizes that there's a card in there, it's going to start the update. It should. Okay. Firmware update, start update. I believe oh, there it is. Okay, it recognized it. It recognized it as version 2.03. There. Okay, so now what I do is I press this jog button here. They call this the jog button. So what I'm going to do is press it. Okay, and it asks me, am I sure? And I sure am sure. So yes, it's erasing and writing, erasing and writing, erasing and writing. Okay. And this is taking a little bit of time because it's got to change the firmware. Oh, and one thing that they warn you is do not have a power interruption during this process, or you can basically brick this thing. Brick is a term used for equipment that no longer works because the firmware crapped out, and you do not want that to happen. Update complete, compare. Okay, I press the button, nothing happens. I guess that's good. we're good to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to power down, okay, power down the unit, remove the SD card, boom, out you come, shut the little door, turn the power back on, and it should say version 2.03. Yeah, we're good. We are good to go. Okay, well, that's what I wanted to show you this week, and it did it. It did it. We solved two problems. We answered the question, will it be able to upgrade from the SD card? And oh, by the way, yeah, what the new firmware solves apparently is that if you had more than one card installed in the machine when you powered it up, sometimes it would try to read the cards and it would error. So this new firmware solved that problem. Okay? If anybody was wondering. So that's all for this week. And until next time, see you later.